Now live.
Hi, I'm Tina Wells from Living Delish and Nutrish, and I'm here at the Grove in Winter Park today, one of my absolutely favorite boutiques. And I'm so excited that they invited me to come and show you a fun, healthy appetizer with a cocktail so we can welcome in the weekend. So I've been shopping here off and on for a really long time. Everything in this store is amazing. And it's just a really great place to visit. So if you're ever in the Winter Park area, stop in. Adorned in some fabulous attire from from
Here at the Grove
today.
That's
Sorry,
right.
I'm hearing myself in my ear all of a sudden. I'm going to turn that down. There we go. And so I'm going to get started with a really great appetizer that's got a little health benefits. About 6 years ago, I had a slight health scare and I changed my style of eating to primarily paleo. So everything I'm showing you today is grain-free and has some extra nutritious health benefits. But you don't have to tell your friends that if you make this appetizer because they'll never know unless you just love it so much that you have to brag. So let's get started. The first thing I'm doing is stuffing dates. I just have some pitted dates here. This is just honestly something I buy at Costco, really simple. And they're already pitted. So I just kind of take a knife and I just kind of open up the opening a little bit with the point of the knife. And I'm doing that because when I fill this later, it's going to need to be just a little more open. And I'm going to stuff these with a dairy-free cheese. This is called tree line cheese. I'm just showing you the package because you're going to want to know what this is. It's a really delicious dairy-free cheese made with cashews, and it has a boursin sort of quality. So it's very creamy, and I'm just going to stir it up a little bit to make it even a little more soft with the spatula here. You don't have to do anything special to this. And then I'm going to fill it with a pastry bag. I always recommend going to a local craft store and picking up a small bag of pastry bags. They're worth having on hand, but you can always use a Ziploc bag or something like that. And this is one of my favorite tricks. I used to be a pastry chef, so I know a thing or two about pastry bags. I always turn down the top so it has a cuff. And then when you fill it, you can put your hand underneath the cuff. And then I'm just going to scoop this cheese into the bag.
Here you go. You're gonna like.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. And that's just going to go straight in. That should be enough.
All right.
Yeah. And then when you fold it back up, it's not messy. And now I'm just going to push this down into the bottom. And I've already pre-cut a little hole that's about the same size as the opening of the date. Now I'm just going to insert the point of the bag into the date and give it a gentle squeeze and pull out till I see it coming out of the end. And that's all there is to it.
Perfection.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
I think you could do that. Why don't you give it a try?
Let's see here. I need to open my little date opening a little
Yeah,
bit
you
more.
can see they're already pretty open from the pit being removed, but I always like to give it a double
Give myself
check.
some extra room.
Yeah, and squeezing from the top of the bag keeps it from coming out of the top.
Ta-da!
Look at that. Perfect.
Yay.
Perfect. So I'll go ahead and fill the rest of these real quick. The other thing you'll want to do is have a preheated 375-degree oven because these will go in long enough for the bacon to cook. And you can see you can put this together in no time. So now I have some no sugar added uncured bacon. I like this bacon because it's just as flavorful as the bacon with the sugar and the nitrates, but it's a much healthier option. So I've cut it into thirds. And I'm just going to take one piece, and it's just big enough to roll the date. Can you see that? Yeah. So it's completely encased in the bacon, and I like the pretty part to be on top, but I'm going to use this 4-inch skewer to go through the date and just slightly into the bottom so it can hold that opening together. And I would just line these up like this. on a sheet pan with some parchment paper. And that's really all there is to it. They'll bake for 12 to 15 minutes in that 375 preheated oven. And when they come out, they are amazingly crispy, fun. Grab a little towel here real quick. And I will show you how those look right now because we have some finished. And because you can bake them with the skewer on, they're perfect individual servings. Would you like one?
I would love one.
I know you love dates.
I know, and bacon.
And bacon, right? What's wrong with
And
bacon?
cashews. It's all happening.
It's all happening. And that cheese is so creamy.
Great melt. Yeah.
And you'd never know that it was a non-dairy cheese.
I feel healthier already.
So now to go along with this, I wanted to talk a little bit about Aperol. Aperol actually has some wonderful digestive qualities. It has gentian and cinchona, which is an Italian herb, and it's made with oranges and rhubarb. So that gives it that sweet, bitter flavor, and it's delicious mixed in an Aperol Spritz. So I'm going to show you how we do that. An Aperol Spritz is very simple. Yeah, let's take some of these out of the way.
Give you some space.
Perfect, thank you. We thought we had it all worked out. So an Aperol Spritz is just about 1.5 ounces of Aperol. And this is a great digestive drink as well. I got a little drippy. I'm like channeling my Julia Child right now. And then we just top it off with a little Prosecco. And this can be as boozy as you want. You can go straight Prosecco, or you can add a little sparkling water. I like lime. You can use orange, lemon, any citrus flavor that you think would go nicely with the Aperol. When I was in Greece a couple years ago, we drank these every night before dinner. They're excellent for digestion. It's a wonderful drink before dinner because it helps stimulate the appetite and it helps with the digestion. And we have a few cocktails here and some really fun serving pieces. I love this fabulous blue dish. And these glasses are customizable. So if you ever come into the Grove, you can get these personalized.
And dishwasher safe.
And dishwasher safe. I love the dishwasher. I was without a dishwasher for a month.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work for us.
Do you mind my fingers?
No, I love your fingers. Garnish me away.
Drop that in. I made them a little large. The oranges are in season right now, and they're amazing.
It's even healthier now.
And it's even healthier now. So be sure to check out the blog on thegrove.com. Is it thegrovewp.com? Okay, there's going to be all of the information here that I shared with you today. And I'll have the recipe on my website as well, livingdeliciousnutrish.com. And feel free to look me up here on Instagram or on YouTube, follow my cooking videos. And again, thanks so much for including me today. It's been so much fun.
I mean, food and spritzes can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. Cheers to the weekend.
Cheers to that.
Cheers, everyone.
It's tasty.
My favorite.
All right, are you sure you want to